So here we are again. We're ready to remove the mask. It's just confirmed. So once it's confirmed, what you want to do is just dampen the mask again, just like that. And we're going to move those little granules around the skin so we can act as a mask. So 2 in 1, just move them around, and that is if you need a bit more water, just add to it. And it's really nice feeling, isn't it? Lisa, what do you think? Does it feel good when we move them around? You feel like you're really sprinkling that skin, don't you? And just focus around the eye, the nose area, because that's where it gets a bit clogged up with the oil. And it feels mostly like you had a facelift, even though you don't need one. Yeah, so this is the old honey and almond scrub all together with our clay mask, and that sort of just gets rid of all the impurities, and it leaves that skin nice and smooth underneath. So you can do this once a week, and then if you put it on before, you can jump in the shower, and of course it's easier to remove it when you're in the shower. If not, just over the basin. And I should have taken a before and after shot, because I keep on forgetting doing that. You can actually see how dewy the skin feels, and I'm going to get Lisa to touch her skin and see what she thinks. Now, how's it feel?
Very smooth.
Very smooth. And sometimes we, I was speaking to Lisa before, she wasn't sure what concerns it, because her skin is pretty good, but it's just maintaining that beautiful skin that you want to. Because again, a skin like that can be depleted of water, and it can become very dehydrated. Dehydration is not a skin, basically we're not born with dehydrated skin. It's actually something we develop, and it's sometimes people say, but I drink a lot of water. And it's great to drink a lot of water, because 75% of our body is made of water. But it's about treating the skin from the outside in and hydrating that skin. Because a lot of people try, especially when teenagers, sometimes they like to cover up their skin because they might have some problem. But it's great if you can actually attack the problem and have the solution, where then you don't have to have such a heavy makeup when you go out, because your skin is nice and clear. How does that feel?
Very smooth.
It's very smooth. Great. So what we're going to do now is use our Skin Fresh. This is great, because what does a toner do? A toner, actually, you can spray it like a face mist, or I might just put it on my cotton pads. It brings back the pH balance, and it's very, very important in the skin, because if you don't use a toner, what happens is, to create a protection for your skin, it takes at least 6-7 hours. So what the toner does is actually creates that acid mantle in your skin, so it protects your skin against pollution and infection. And it does smell nice, wasn't it? What do you think? Sort of a nice citrusy, fresh smell. Now, Skin Clean and Skin Fresh have been around. It's been revamped, it's been repackaged, but it's been around since 1968, and maybe before then in America, but in Australia since then. And most of you love the Nutri Choice, which has got a place for it, as well, even a young skin, because young skin get dry lips. They might get dry areas, like we're talking around the nose area. So with the Nutri Choice, you can apply a little bit of that. But one of the things that I want to stress as well is the Ultra Care Moisturizing System. And this product is unique, because in a lot of girls, they have got oily skin. They stay away from hydration, from moisturizer, because they think it's going to create more problem. But let me tell you, if you don't balance the skin right, what happens, you're going to fight a battle with oily skin. because the skin, if your skin feels dry, the oil glands overwork and creates more oil. And that's just what I'm saying about creating a battle with your skin, because when you dry the top layer of your skin, you don't hydrate it properly, the oil glands become more active, and that creates a problem because you get enlarged pores and your blackheads and things like that. So using a serum like the Ultra Care moisturizing system, it's like a watering can for your skin, regardless of the age. This is something I really recommend for everyone to use, because it's not oily at all, and it contains hyaluronic acid, which has been the buzzword for a lot of skincare. And so just pat it around like that. And even everything you do take on your skin, I've got a little bit more. Whatever you put on your face, make sure you put it on your neck. Even though I'm sure that at your young age you have beautiful décolletage and neck, but you know, as we get older, you never know, the years go by very quickly and it's good to get into good habit. So the last but not least, what we're going to do now is use our moisturizers. And now we have just developed, we used to have it and then we brought it back because a lot of people love it. Nutrimoist is actually one of the moisturizers that people know us by, the Nutri-Rich Oil and the Nutrimoist, because it's been one of the early, and still today, believe it or not, we sell one every 5 minutes of the day, regardless whether it's on special or not. So if you've got oily skin, you can go for the light Nutrimoist. If you've got very dry skin, we've got the intense. And yeah, so there's 3 difference, depends on your skin. Here we're using just the Nutrimoist because we want to hydrate Elisa's skin a little bit more. And just massage it into the skin like that. And you know, when you apply a serum, it's actually just adding, you would be using less moisturizer as well, because the skin is already hydrated, and it helps the moisturizer to provide the right environment for the moisturizer to work effectively with them. So a little bit of this and a little bit of that. I say it's a little bit like our diet. We have our broccoli, we have our carrots, we have our beans, and just finishing off just with a little bit of Nutri-Rich Oil. And this product is, I don't have to, people that know Nutrimatic would not, it smells lovely, doesn't it, Liz? And if you happen that you have, you know, you might have an oily skin, but there might be areas that it can be a little bit dry, like it might be around the nose, depends. You can actually just pat a little bit. Or if you've got a pimple that's you twist it, which you're not meant to, it is a good idea to put a little bit on there, because that helps to heal and you're not going to scar. I mean, Nutri-Rich Oil is a product that it's used in a lot of ways when people have operations for healing, or hope you never get burned or sunburned as well. So there we are. So we have got the facial, Elisa's facial, specially designed for, like I said, age group between 12, 13 and 20, or maybe a little bit beyond that. So thank you, and I look forward to the next time. Thanks, Elisa. Would you like to say something, how your skin feels?
My skin feels very smooth and soft, and it feels very hydrated. And during the whole process, like, all the products were very, like, smelled very nice, very fresh. So
Thank you, that's lovely. Thank you so much, and might see you again for makeup session. What do you think? Okay.